it is great to be long-winded because most people who stutter would love nothing more than to be able to be long-winded and to talk and to talk and to hear themselves talk and to have other people hear what is in their minds in the way that is in their minds come out of their mouths. That is priceless. I recommend this class highly to anybody that wants to learn how to speak properly. This class will teach you the proper way to speak through practical, logical, rational lessons and applications.
How shall you... Oh, I got blocked. I got nervous because it's being recorded. Where? Oh, I feel like I can't for some reason. Where shall you seek beauty, and how shall you find her, unless she herself be your way and your guide? God, that was such a bad tempo, Hannah. And how shall you speak of her, except she be the weaver of your speech? Beauty is a thing of might and dread. Like the tempest, she shakes the earth.
My impression of the first day of class is that it starts off with some very important information, and that truly what is being taught is so very simple, but what is the most important is that it is communicated in an easy to understand manner and with practical applications that I have gotten from you, Anna. So at the end of class today, I can tell you in truth that I am improved in my speech and in my comfort and accuracy of talking from simply hours ago. It's so very interesting that I could start in the morning with a cup of coffee, eating my eggs, speaking one way, and after lunch, I'm talking in a totally different and improved way. So my overall impression of the class is that it was good, and I'm eager for day 2.
Yesterday, after I left, I did fine. It was about as good as it was with us, so it was really good. And then spending time with friends last night, it was fine too. There was only a couple of words that I felt uncomfortable on.
I did all kinds of interactions. I talked to people in different ways and in different contexts. It went good. I went to a noisy place, like we talked about, a few times. I went to eat at a new place. I felt not so comfortable with it being noisy. I didn't talk too much to initiate because I felt too uncomfortable, and that leads me to believe being uncomfortable, there could have been a mistake, but there wasn't really one because of avoidance, which is a mistake in itself. Then I went to the gym with a friend. We talk in the gym. It's loud, clanking of weights, a lot of distractions. In the gym, it's noisy. It should be challenging, but it was not a challenge in the gym. It was fine. I did some calls. 2 calls, actually. It was fine.
Once you got your phone cleared out?
I answer the calls whenever the debt is paid. I have 15 more minutes, and then I will be free for lunch.
Okay. All right. Well,
We can do building 5.
Okay. Cool. What time will be there for? Like 12:30?
30
yeah,
minutes.
12:30 at building 5.
Do 30 minutes.
Actually, could you make it 12:35?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll see you there. Bye. Perfect. It's only 5 minutes away. Oh, hold on one second.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Oh.
Pick it up.
Answer it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on one second.
Hey, baby.
Hey, sweetheart.
Did you FaceTime?
Do you still want to go to Mandeville today?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I'll do it.
It is raining and storming, but we can do that. I'm gonna go do lunch, and then I'll come home and we can head out that way. I can do a little bit of this.
Okay, baby. Sounds good. Where are y'all going to lunch?
Building 5.
Ooh, yummy. Well, can you give me a toast?
Yes, avocado toast.
No, can you give me the mozzarella toast?
The mozzarella toast. You got it. Can you text me that to remind me? You know how I forget.
Yes, baby, I will.
Okay.
I love you.
All right, I love you too. Bye.
Bye.
How was the accuracy of your speech?
97. That was a mistake at the top. The course is very simple and very beneficial. To a person that has been experiencing speech problems and has been to classes, from anyone that has tried to tell them certain ways to talk, but they still are struggling and feel that they cannot do it, these people need to understand that that is not the way. And for me, I avoided speech classes for this reason. I felt, why would I go to a class where the students do not ever graduate? Why would I go to a clinic where everybody stays sick? I will not go to these places. Instead, I went to a person, Anna, that I did not know much about, and I took a small test, a small sip of the medicine, and I thought it made me feel a little bit better. So then I took the proper dosage, and I feel, as evidenced by me speaking now, that it has helped me. I recommend this class highly to anybody that wants to learn how to speak properly. This class will teach you the proper way to speak through practical, logical, rational lessons and applications. Your speech can become superb. You can achieve exceptional and impressive speech. So if you are struggling and you don't want to struggle, you simply have to believe that there is an answer, and it's nothing crazy, not all these crazy studies about it's your brain or this or that. Of course, you can scan a brain of a person who is struggling with speech and see that there is a struggle of speech being reflected in the person's brain because you are struggling. But that's correlation, not causation. And the cause is the simple not knowing and the not focusing. This is long-winded, and that is good. It is great to be long-winded because most people who stutter would love nothing more than to be able to be long-winded and to talk and to talk and to hear themselves talk and to have other people hear what is in their minds in the way that is in their minds come out of their mouths. That is priceless. I thank you, Hannah.